This yoga flow is designed to help relieve stress in the body, whether that's physical stress, mental stress, or emotional stress. This short flow will help move that energy that we don't want out of our bodies. So we're going to be doing some dynamic movements as well as some really grounding poses that I absolutely love. That really helped me relieve my stress when I was going through lots of anxiety and stressful times. Stress relief is such a huge part of gut health. If we're stressed out, there is no way we're gonna have a healthy gut. That's just how it is. Stress plays such a huge role in how we feel. That cortisol that's produced when we're in a stressed out state, which a lot of us are in that state constantly, that cortisol actually really kind of shuts our digestive system down. So it doesn't allow food to move through our intestines as easily. It affects the motility of our intestines. It also will prevent food from being fully digested, which can cause gas and bloating and things like that. And it just causes lots of inflammation and irritation, and we don't want that. We want really healthy guts so that we can have really healthy, vibrant lives. So this short flow is really going to help relieve some of that stress, and you can keep coming back to this whenever you need it. So today we're going to start on our backs because it feels really nice when you're really stressed out. So you'll come onto your mat, lying down really long. Legs are straight, the feet are falling to either side. If your back is feeling tight here, and I know a lot of my stressed out people have tight hips and tight backs, it might feel nice to put a rolled up blanket right underneath the knees here, a rolled up towel, a pillow, something. That just helps loosen up the lower back a little bit. So coming into Shavasana, arms are by your sides, palms are facing up. And you're just gonna sink into your mat, starting to feel weightless. Letting go of tension in the jaw, releasing the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Bringing awareness to the neck and the shoulders. Releasing that tension, letting them feel heavy on the mat. What are your lower arms and your hands doing? Letting them feel really heavy, relaxed. Coming down to the hips. So much tension is held in the hips. We're going to work to release some of that today. Releasing what you can right now. How are the legs and the feet? Loosening them up as well. Tuning into your breath. Taking deep belly inhales through the nose. And long exhales through the nose. Few more breaths here. If your mind is wandering everywhere, know that that's totally okay. But as soon as you catch your mind going to your to-do list or things that are stressing you out, just try to come back to your breath. Remind yourself that you can think about that later. You'll probably feel less stressed out after this class. Well, hopefully you will. You'll feel grounded. Maybe you'll be more ready to think about those things and they won't stress you out as much. whenever those thoughts come in, tuning back to your breath or focusing on the pose that we're doing, focusing on body sensations, really anything else but what is stressing you out. We'll bring the feet together, the bottoms of the feet together, knees come out nice and wide. Opening up the hips. If you want to, it might feel really nice to clasp the hands together and just bring them overhead, like you're doing the first morning stretch of the day. We'll bring the knees into the chest, giving them a nice hug, rocking side to side. Bringing the arms to a T out at shoulder height, dropping the knees to the right, gazing to the left for a spinal twist. Inhale, shooting new oxygen down the spine. Every exhale, twisting a little bit deeper. Inhale, the knees back through center. Exhale, dropping them over to the left, gazing to the right. Inhaling new oxygen, new energy down the spine. Inhale back through center. Letting the legs come long down your mat. And then we're gonna flip over onto our bellies. So as gracefully as you can make that. Lying flat on your belly. You're gonna place your forehead on the mat. The neck is really long. Tops of the feet pressing into the mat. Palms come down by your hips, pressing into the mat as well. You'll take a deep inhale. Taking an exhale out through the mouth. And on your next inhale, lifting the head, chest, shoulders off the mat for locust pose. Engaging the abs. Neck is really long. Your gaze should be maybe an inch or two ahead, but you want to make sure the neck's long. Exhale, letting it go. Right cheek can come onto the mat. You can bend the knees and windshield wiper the legs back and forth. We'll do that again. Tops of the feet come down onto the mat. This time you can keep your hands here, or if you want, you can clasp the hands behind your back. You can just keep them up, whatever you feel like doing. I love clasping the hands because it helps open up the shoulders and the chest, which can get really tight when we're very stressed out. So, forehead on the mat, neck is long. We inhale, lifting everything up. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Can you lift another inch? Exhale, let it go. Left cheek comes onto the mat. Bending the knees. Windshield wiping the legs back and forth. From here, we'll come into tabletop. So shoulders are right over the wrists, hips are right over the knees. We'll inhale, tucking the toes, dropping the belly for cow. Exhale for cow. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cow. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cow. Coming back to a neutral spine. We inhale the right arm up. Twisting the chest to the right. Exhale, thread the needle. Opening up the shoulder here. Left arm can come ahead in front of you. You should feel a nice opening through the shoulders. Bending the left hand back down. Unthreading your needle, right arm comes up to the ceiling, and then you drop it down. Inhaling the left arm up. Exhale, threading your needle. Right arm comes in front of you. Another breath here. Planting the right hand. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, placing it back down. Tucking the toes, lifting the hips, downward facing dog. Pressing the hips up and back, maybe walking the feet out. Pressing the thumb and pointer finger into the mat. Relaxing the neck. Inhale, bend the knees, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale for a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to stand. Exhale, arms come down by the sides. We inhale the arms up. Exhale, goalpost the arms, baby back bend. You're opening up that chest. Letting all the good energy, good light come in. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, folding out the hips. Inhale for a flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, stepping back to plank. Lowering all the way to your belly, elbows tucked in. Inhale the chest up, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Taking a breath here. We're going to move a little bit faster, and that just helps clear out that energy that we're holding on to. We want to move that stressful energy, that stress out of the body, and movement and breath is one of the best ways to do that. So we inhale, bend the knees, step or hop to the top. Inhale for your flat back. Exhale, folding. Inhale all the way up to stand. Exhale, arms come down by the sides. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, goalpost the arms, baby back bend, reaching that chest forward. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, folding at the hip. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, stepping back to plank. This time you can move through chaturanga to upward facing dog if you want to, or you can just do cobra again. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a breath here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, peeling that hip open. Maybe doing some circles, drawing circles with the knee on the ceiling in one direction, and then in the other direction. Coming back to neutral hips. We inhale the right foot in between the hands and pause in our runner's lunge. From here, we bring our right hand on the inside of our right foot. Maybe you walk the right foot out a little bit to create more space. We'll pivot the left heel down and peel our chest open for side ankle pose. Now, if this is too much for you, you can come up onto your tented fingertips or put your elbow on your thigh. On your next inhale, rising to warrior two. I'm going to turn around so you can see me. So we're in warrior two. Feeling really grounded. Knowing that anything that comes your way, you can move through it, you can manage it. Nothing is impossible. Grounding down with your feet. Inhale, flipping the right palm up towards the sky, reversing your warrior. Exhale, moving through to side angle, elbow on the knee. Inhale, reverse.
Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. While doing this, literally imagine your stresses moving up and out of your body. One more like this. Side angle pose. And then we'll meet in warrior two. Straightening the right knee. We'll bring the feet parallel. We'll clasp the hands behind the back. Inhale the chest up. Exhale, folding at the hips. Baby bend in the knees if you need it. Opening the shoulders. Melting into this forward fold. Letting go of the hands. Hands come below the shoulders on the mat. Inhale, slowly rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. From here, we'll pivot the left foot out. Right toes come in just slightly. We bend the knee and we're in warrior two on the left side. Grounding down. Tailbone roots down as the frontal hip bones lift up. Feeling grounded, powerful, strong. Nothing can make you stressed out anymore in this pose because you're powerful as hell. Inhale, reversing the palm, or flipping the palm, reversing your warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Imagine that stress moving up and out with every breath. One more like this. Meeting back in warrior two. From here, we're going to come into a deeper side angle. So if you were here, that's fine. Otherwise, come down onto your palm or your tented fingertips. Feeling that hip open. Gaze can be down at the floor or up at the fingertips, whatever feels better on your neck. Right hand comes down. You can bring the left hand on the other side of the left foot, on the outside of the left foot. Right heel pivots up and we're in our runner's lunge. We'll step the right foot back, we'll step the right foot forward to meet the left and we're in a forward fold. You can grab on to your elbows here, bend in the knee to release the lower back, relaxing the neck. I'm really feeling super heavy here. Letting go of the elbows, slowly rolling up, vertebrae by vertebrae. And coming to stand at the top or middle of your mat. Tree pose is my absolute favorite pose to feel really grounded and strong because you're rooting, you're basically creating like roots in the ground with that standing leg. And then you have to be really strong and balanced in your body. And it just really helped me mentally to feel more grounded, strong when I'm stressed out and when I'm anxious. So of course I'm including it. So we're creating a nice big base with the left foot. Spreading the toes, creating a really big foot here. We're gonna tent the right heel for now, and we're gonna turn the right hip out. Feeling really nice and grounded. Taking the left foot, and you can keep it tented. You can place it on your calf, or you can place it on your inner thigh. We're balanced today. Hands come to heart center. Firming this left hip in. We're not hanging out here. You're really strong and tall. Spine is lifting out of the pelvis, basically. Inhale, growing through the crown. Exhale, rooting down. Imagine you're growing roots into the earth with the left foot. You can close your eyes if you want. Makes balancing a little bit tough though. Inhale, let's grow the branches. Make yourselves bigger. Exhale, coming back through center, placing the right foot down. Awesome. Okay, creating that same big base with the right foot, spreading the toes, making the foot just bigger. Lifting up with the inner arch as you firm the outer ankle in. And then we're going to tent the left heel, turning the left hip out. Keeping it here, placing it on the calf or the inner thigh. Hands come to heart center. Firming the right hip in. Tailbone roots down. Breathing into this pose. Growing your roots deep into the earth. Knowing nothing can move you. Inhale, growing the branches. Making yourself bigger, stronger. On your next inhale, grow tallest to the tallest you can today. And then exhale, bring it through center and let it go. Walking that out a little bit. We'll come to the top of our mat. We'll inhale, the arms up. Exhale, arms come down, opening, letting it out through the mouth. Feet can come out about hips width distance apart, maybe a little bit more. Heels are in, toes are out. Hands come to heart center. We drop it down for Malasana or squat pose. This is a really gentle, maybe not so gentle. It's a really nice hip opener. It depends on who I'm talking to, if it's gentle or not. But you want your back really, really long and straight here. So if you're hunching over, that means your hips are tight, and that's totally okay. You just want to come up a little bit higher, okay? Another breath here. On your next exhale, you can let the arms go. We're just going to sit back onto our hips. Let's stack one leg on top of the other. The feet are flexed. If you have really tight hips, I still want you to stack them, but maybe they're out like this, maybe they're farther away from your pelvis, but let's keep them stacked. Okay. Feet are flexed. Sitting up nice and tall. I didn't think it mattered what one was stacked, but let's have the left leg stacked on top, so that we're all on the same page. And then we're gonna take the right arm, 90 degrees, right at elbow height. Wrapping the left arm underneath for eagle arms. Your elbows are at shoulder height. If this is too much, you can wrap just once, or you can wrap twice. You should feel like your shoulders are wrapping around the front. Your shoulder blades are wrapping around the front of your body. And the tops of your shoulders, though, are down to keep your neck really long. We inhale, we'll raise the elbows up. Exhale, slowly bring them down. You want to create a little bit of resistance here. It should feel really good. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down.
Let's do one more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Letting that go. Rolling the shoulders back. Maybe rolling them forward. If you want to, you can take a few breaths forward. Feels really nice on the hips, shooting the sits bones back. And coming back up. Now we're gonna have the right leg on top, left leg on the bottom. Shins are stacked, feet are flexed. Sitting up nice and tall. Left arm comes up to 90 degrees at the shoulder. Right arm underneath, wraps around. Shoulder blades moving away from each other. We inhale, the elbows up. Exhaling them down. Really slow, creating that resistance. Inhale up. Exhale down. Imagining the stress and tension you hold in your neck and in your shoulders just melting away right now. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Letting the arms go, maybe walking forward, stretching out the hips. Inhaling back up. Uncrossing the legs. We'll come onto our backs. Rolling all the way down. Giving your knees a nice hug, rocking on the back, massaging your back. Lengthening the legs down alongside your mat, just like we started. Arms come down, palms facing up. You're receiving new light, new positive energy. Melting into your mat. Feeling grounded and peaceful. Ready to take on the rest of your day with more ease. Shavasana. Bringing a bit awareness back to the body. Wiggling the fingers and the toes. Inhaling the arms up overhead for a full body stretch. As if it's the first time you're waking up today, feeling renewed and refreshed. Knowing that it's going to be a great day. Rolling to one side, pausing in a fetal position. Inhaling up. Sitting up nice and tall, legs are crossed. Hands come to heart center, keeping the eyes closed. Take a deep breath in, filling the lungs. Exhale, letting it all go through the mouth. Two more like that. Deep inhale. What do you want to let go of? What do you no longer want to hold on to? Release that now. Through the mouth. One more. Inhale deeply. Exhale through the mouth, letting it go. Being grateful for this time for self-care and self-love, acknowledging that you took one step to stress relief today. And that's what's most important. You are taking care of your body. You took one step, and that's incredible, and that'll move mountains. Fit for physical health, mental health, emotional health. Bowing your head to your heart. Namaste.